The first thing we need to do is check to see if your dynamic input is on. Mouse to the bottom right of the screen and look for this icon. 3 horizontal lines stacked vertically one on top of the other. Click the icon to reveal a menu. Look for the term Dynamic Input and click on it. This places the tool in the status bar, and if it is highlighted blue, it means that Dynamic Input is on. If it is not highlighted blue, click on the icon to turn it on. To activate the line tool, type the term line into the dynamic input. At first it will seem that there's nowhere to type the term, but if you start typing, you will see a text box appear at the bottom right of the cursor. This is what we call the dynamic input. Notice that a submenu appears as you type that attempts to predict the function that you would like to use. When you see line, you can click on it to start the line tool. Or if it is the first term in the menu, you can simply press the Enter button on your keyboard. Another way of activating the line tool is by clicking on the line tool in the Draw panel of the ribbon. Once the line tool is activated, we can start drawing. Look in your dynamic input and you will see the phrase Specify First Point. There are 2 ways to specify the first point. One is simply by clicking and releasing the left mouse button anywhere in the screen. The second method is by entering a value based on Cartesian coordinates. The coordinate system starts at the x0, y0 point in the lower left side of the screen. If I type the value in the x-axis box, let's say 10 units, then press the Tab key on my keyboard to move over to the y-axis box and enter a value of, well, let's say again 10 units, and then press the Enter button on the keyboard, it places the first point exactly at 10 units on the x-axis and 10 units on the y-axis. When the first point is placed, we can refer to the dynamic input for instructions on what to do next. The dynamic input displays the phrase Specify Next Point. There are 2 ways of specifying this next point. One is by dragging the mouse and cursor to the next desired point on the screen and clicking once you're satisfied. Or typing a distance value, pressing the Tab key to jump over to the next value box and typing in a specific angle, or by pressing the Shift plus @ symbol, entering a distance and angle value relative to the previous point. Pretty much the same way we did in the previous method.